Good morning, everyone. It's March 5th, 2019. I'm Eric. Here at the Free Thought Project, as government pushes mandatory vaccination, contaminated vaccines found in 3 states causing infections. This is from Matt Argust. As most of you know, last month, measles hysteria came to a head as every single mainstream media outlet across the country ran with stories pumping fear over some non-existent epidemic. Headlines like, "For God's sakes, vaccinate your children," and "Measles is on the rise." But telling anti-vaxxers they're stupid won't fix it have run constantly since last month as media and the government wage war on those who advocate for vaccine safety and informed consent. There was one headline, however, that was the opposite of these and went entirely under the radar. Vaccines given in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana causing infections. Read one headline that was suppressed to the deepest, darkest depths of the search engine algorithm. After all, it's hard to foster fear over a non-existent epidemic to encourage people to vote away their right to form informed consent when the very medicine being mandated are found to be contaminated and causing infections. But that is exactly what happened. Last month, the health department in Kentucky found out that vaccines for the flu, whooping cough, and hepatitis A not only weren't working, but were infecting people. As WKRC points out, the company location vaccination started providing vaccines for businesses in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana in September. Shortly after, some people started noticing swelling and lumps at the injection site. Only after multiple people across 3 states began complaining of infections did the health department step in and realize that the vaccines had all been contaminated. They had been improperly stored, which led to this contamination. But, you're supposed to trust these companies and the government, right? You're supposed to trust them. Just to accept being told that you have to do something, even if it's to your detriment. The health department is now warning people in these states who have received one of these vaccines to be on the lookout for infection, as symptoms can show up 3 months after getting the shot. 3 months. WKRC reports, if your business worked with location vaccination, you should give your employees a heads up. And if you live in any of the 3 states, call the Kentucky Health Department immediately at 502-564-3418. Ironically enough, the health department is urging all of those who were vaccinated by this company that may have infected them with contaminated vaccines to get yet another round of shots. Even if you don't live in one of these 3 states, this is a perfect example of why mandatory vaccinations are a terrible idea. Not only do people react differently to different medicines, but these medicines are manufactured and administered by humans who make errors a lot. Nonetheless, currently across the country, there are over 100 bills filed in 30 different states proposing to expand, restrict, or eliminate vaccine-informed consent rights. Ironically enough, Kentucky and Indiana both have laws proposed for these purposes, where the infections originated. While there are certainly some outlandish claims based on complete nonsense made by those who oppose vaccinations as well as a rabid pro-vaxxer, there are very real reasons to advocate for informed consent. No one here at the Free Thought Project is telling anyone what to do in regard to vaccinations. We are, however, advocating for safety at all levels of this process, and a one-size-fits-all model is not safe. So, in short, in spite of the vaccines causing infections and being contaminated, they are still pushing for you to inject yourself and your children with these toxic cocktails, and God only knows what will happen to you. As the article said, everyone reacts differently to different types of medicines. I wouldn't even call this medicine. You might recall Alex Jones used to interview a doctor named Dr. Wallet. In his opinion, and I would say that he is a credible source to listen to. In his opinion, the only two drugs that done what they're supposed to are antibiotics and painkillers. All other drugs are Trojan horses, according to him, and I believe him. And by the way, he also mentioned the fact that antibiotics are beginning to lose their punch against various forms of viruses and bacteria and whatnot. So, the only way to really be healthy is to eat well and to take care of yourself. Keep your immune system up, and you don't have to worry about things like measles. You don't have to worry about getting sick because your immune system is made to fight these sicknesses. Just another example of how you cannot trust government to do the right thing for you and your family. The government is only there to do the right thing for their stakeholders, for the corporations. Anyway, thought I would share this with you. Hope everyone has a good day. Till next time, kill the state before the state kills you.